Division Network.
Hello and welcome to Africa's leading technology, business and lifestyle show on television. My name is Hannah Heja. Be a part of this show by logging on to www.digivationnetwork.com. You can also reach us via the number on your screen or use our social media platforms.
This is Division Network.
In today's edition, we take you through various Nigerians' innovations in science, technology, engineering, art and mathematics at stemafricafest 2024. We also bring you details of the nationwide protest and how NSCDC is going about safeguarding national assets. Stay with us.
This is AIT Infotech Network, reaching you from Freetown in Sierra Leone,
Accra, the Ghanaian capital,
Addis Ababa in Ethiopia, Johannesburg in South Africa.
We are in Cairo in Egypt,
Tunis, the Tunisian capital,
Cape Town in South Africa,
reaching you from Dubai, Hanover in Germany,
live from Chicago, Las Vegas in the United States of America, Kuala Lumpur in Malaysia. We are in Beijing, China,
in London, England.
I am Bayero Agabi. Join us.
If you just tuned in, this is Digivation Network on AIT. You can also reach us via our YouTube channel, www.youtube.com/digivationnetwork, or our WhatsApp line 0805 500 1878. I am Hannah Heja. Within the week, the Commander General of the Nigerian Security and Civil Defense Corps, NSCDC, Dr. Ahmed Abubakar Audi, during an emergency security briefing at the NSCDC headquarters, Abuja, disclosed that over 30,000 personnel have been deployed across the country to prevent mayhem during the planned nationwide protest. The Nigerian Security and Civil Defense Corps, NSCDC, has deployed over 30,000 personnel, which includes state commanders and their personnel across the country, to provide maximum security and safeguard infrastructure and critical national assets ahead of the planned nationwide protest, tagged End Bad Government in Nigeria. The Commandant General of NSCDC, Dr. Ahmed Abubakar Audi, disclosed this while addressing state commandants and zonal commanders during an emergency security briefing at the NSCDC headquarters, Abuja. This brief followed a series of strategic meetings with lieutenants, state commandants, and head of departments and units to ensure law and order in the country during the nationwide protest. The Commandant General emphasized on protecting the protesters against hijackers who sabotage national assets and infrastructure.
You recall as events unfold, including its trajectory, that the nation is being flooded with a lot of statements in social media as regards protests. So we call you. We know that we have been giving you instructions, I've been sending some guidelines, and we also know that you have put some measures on ground, in trying to see how you can protect critical assets of government and infrastructure, working alongside your colleagues. We all know that citizens have right to protest. But you see, tracing the history of protests in this country, you will have realized that most of the protests being organized, is being hijacked by bad elements.
Among strategies to cushion the hardship of the economy, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has unveiled 500 billion naira palliative for manufacturers, businesses, and farmers, and also plans to acquire 3,000 mass transit buses. However, the Nigerian Labour Congress President Joe Ajaero has revealed that the planned protest will hold according to schedule. STEM Africa Fest 2024 was a gathering of innovators across Africa where they exhibited different innovations, igniting a passion for STEM careers in the minds of younger generations. STEM Africa Fest is igniting change through clean energy and STEAM. We have in display here innovation from different, which cut across different age groups and innovators. We have different speakers and different people talking about science, technology, engineering, mathematics, and which also includes arts.
My experience has been good. I'm quite impressed by the level of the turnouts. I mean, there are lots of young people here, and the exhibitors are good. And what it only shows that science, technology, engineering, mathematics, and AI is the way to go in Nigeria.
Part of it, so we observe the data is clear, right? Around the world, in Nigeria, most, as Lola pointed out, and others, most of the software engineers are men, right? And the more senior you go in the company, the less likely you are to see women as a chief technology officer, as a founder, etc. But I think it's difficult for people to understand and then address those issues because there are many different reasons why.
We are working towards releasing an unfortunate bomb if we're not careful in this country, because 60% of our population are under 30. What are you going to prepare them for? So it's extremely important that we see more role models. We have the co-captain from Ibon Airlines. I would love to see her come more into schools, because girls want to see girls that look like them, that do things that they can picture, they can imagine, because the mind is extremely powerful.
I have learned that how to do coding, painting, and how to do other graphic designs. I want to know how to make a house, how to draw, and other activities.
I've learned that it's not good. You always never give up. Never give up on your dreams.
I've learned about how to make robots and many more. I've learned coding, and this STEM cell is really a good place where people should stay so that children will be able to learn more.
My experience so far is that it is fun and it is interesting. I'm happy to be here because of the amazing curriculums, the good food in this place, and the stage. I've learned that if you put cold ice in a balloon, without blowing it, it's going to blow by itself.
I learned many things like code, fun house, we learn Python and other things. And I think this place should be a place where people should learn their careers, because they do many things about coding and other naughty science stuff. So this system, Africa Fast, should be a place where people should learn from their careers.
The world is global now, and if you need to aspire higher, you need to integrate yourself or your child into the globalization, and the technology, engineering, art and science is all about globalization. So yes, I will encourage my child to go into STEM.
So we have a few additions this year. We have the Parents Corner, because we feel that it's important for the parents themselves to also learn technology, for the parents themselves to skill up, because a lot of our children are digital citizens. So we have the Parent Corner. We have the Engineering Corner as well, which is really a sort of free form. Let children come and play and interact with things. Let them build things from recycling. Let's even expand their imagination even more. And thirdly, one of the other things we did this year, which is not on site, was that we had teacher training. We believe that the quality of our educational system cannot exceed the quality of our teachers, so that our teachers also need to be trained. So we had some sessions before the main event for teachers, because we feel that they are getting left behind. We know our education system is not 100%, but we feel that our teachers are really the driving force behind improving our education system. So we feel that we're still relevant. As you can see, we probably have more people this year. We have more schools involved. We were really deliberate about that in seeking out our schools to participate and be involved in this. And we actually reached out to government as well. So we have some government officials and Lagos State officials And if I have my information right, I think the First Lady is also supposed to be here shortly as well. So I think we are still relevant. Secondly, I think the things we also did differently from the last time is that we took it outside Nigeria. So this time last week, outside Lagos. This time last week we were in Abuja. Last year, after Lagos, we went to Rwanda, we went to Zambia, and we also went to Ghana. After this, we're going to the Gambia, we're going to Sierra Leone, and we're going to Kenya. So our vision has expanded, which is why we're now called STEM Africa First, because we have a pan-African vision.
The Nigerian Computer Society (NCS) forthcoming international conference themed Technological Solution for Smart Economy, Smart Eco 2024, will focus on providing technological support for government by developing effective strategies to achieve a smart economy. This was revealed by the president of NCS, Dr. Mohammed Siraju Aliyu, during a press conference in Lagos. The Nigerian Computer Society (NCS) says its forthcoming international conference themed Technological Solution for Smart Economy, Smart Eco 2024, will focus on providing technological support for government by developing effective strategies to achieve a smart economy and sustainability for the nation. While addressing the media at a press conference in Lagos, Dr. Mohammed Siraju Aliyu, the president of NCS, made it known that the international conference this year, holding at Dr. Obiwali International Conference Center, Port Harcourt, Rivers State, is slated for 12th to 15th of August 2024.
NCS International Conference 2024. This press briefing is called primarily to inform the media public about the upcoming NCS International Conference. As you know, NCS International Conference is the biggest and the most influential IT event in Africa and indeed Nigeria. On behalf of the entire membership of the Nigerian Computer Society, it is indeed with great pleasure that I inform you of the International Conference of Nigerian Computer Society, holding from Monday 12 to Thursday 15 of August 2024, with the theme Technological Solution for Smart Economy, with the acronym Smart Eco 2024. In the last 47 years of NCS existence, our conference venue has been rotated among the 6 geopolitical zones in the country. The 2023 conference held at Bauchi State of Nigeria. However, this year international conference will hold at Dr. Obiwali International Conference Center, Port Harcourt, Rivers State, Nigeria.
The conference, according to Dr. Aliyu, will be hybrid so as to allow attendees participate physically or virtually. He also enumerated the importance of the conference.
This is AIT Infotech Network, reaching you from Freetown in Sierra Leone,
Accra, the Ghanaian capital,
Addis Ababa in Ethiopia, Johannesburg in South Africa,
we are in Cairo in Egypt,
Tunis, the financial capital,
Cape Town in South Africa,
reaching you from Dubai, Hanover in Germany,
live from Chicago, Las Vegas in the United States of America, Kuala Lumpur in Malaysia, we are in Beijing, China,
in London, England.
I am Bayero Agabi. Join us.
You're watching Digivation Network on AIT. I am Hannah Eja. Before we let you go, we bring you other exciting stories that made rounds this week. The Central Bank of Nigeria, CBN, has directed banks and other financial institutions to transfer unclaimed balances and funds in dormant accounts to its dedicated account. This was announced by CBN in a document which stated the guidelines on management of dormant accounts, unclaimed balances, and other financial assets in banks and other financial institutions in Nigeria. The guidelines stated the modalities for the transfer of the relevant funds or balances to CBN. It further stated that these revised guidelines are superior to the previous given ones and would be effective immediately. Some of the objectives of the guidelines are to identify dormant accounts and unclaimed balances, as well as financial assets with a view of reuniting them with their beneficial owners. According to the issued documents, other objectives of the guidelines are to standardize the management of dormant accounts and to establish a standard procedure for reclaim of warehoused. CBN declared that it will open and maintain an account called the Unclaimed Balances Trust Fund (UBTF) pool account for the purpose of warehousing unclaimed balances in eligible accounts. Accounts that are eligible for reclaim, however, are dormant accounts and unclaimed balances as well as financial assets that have remained with the institution 10 years and beyond. The Network of Advocates for Digital Reporting, NADA, has urged the Nigerian youth to take part in the Economic Community of West African States ECOWAS Cyber Security Hackathon. According to the National Information Technology Development Agency, NITDA, the Capture the Flag CTF competition is in conjunction with the Ministry of Communications, Innovation and Digital Economy. CTF is presenting an opportunity for youths to develop and build cybersecurity skills, contribute to a safer region, and engage with professionals in this competition organized by ECOWAS and hosted by Nigeria. Speaking on the relevance of the competition to ECOWAS region, NADA Secretary Mohammed Dahiru Lawal encouraged experts and beginners in cybersecurity to register so as to build a more secure and digital future for the continent at large. Participants aged 17 to 35 years of age must be from ECOWAS member states, and each team must consist of 3 to 4 members, with at least one female. Nigeria is ranked one of the lowest in cybersecurity expertise in the world, with less than 8,500 experts despite recurrent cyber attacks and fraud. However, with conjoined initiatives from the federal government of Nigeria and ECOWAS, the cybersecurity market is projected to grow by 6.46% from 2024 to 2029.
This is DigiVision Network.
This is DigiVision Network on AIT. I am Hannah Hedger. In the midst of innovative technologies like AI and VR, Nigerians reveal the most remarkable technology that continues to intrigue them.
For me, in the world at large, about technology is that technology is now becoming really known. There is awareness around the world, and that it is an ever-evolving world. And one of the things that we also need to then align with is the innovation of AI. But AI is actually not an innovation now, because now we can hear artificial intelligence has always been with us.
That are making us feel very optimistic about the future in science and tech are things like in the field of artificial intelligence, using artificial intelligence to be able to enable us create expert systems where the AI knows, so you don't have to spend energy knowing, you spend energy applying. So it allows you to achieve things at an order of magnitude better than what is possible previously.
The innovation would be the introduction of AI, that's artificial intelligence. And some people are just really scared that artificial intelligence is going to snatch jobs, but I say that not necessarily. I think AI has just come to help with what we have already to make it better, not that it's going to really snatch a job or whatnot. So, even at your place of work, you could effectively do your job better now with the introduction of AI. So that's like a very big innovation that I don't even think we're ready for it yet. It's going to be very massive beyond what we can see right now.
The renewable parts of energy. So we using simple materials to actually solve mass problems due to the level of solving problems boils down from electricity, creating something like a solar power or hydroelectricity. Because we did one of our projects, which is an hydro-solar electricity project. So it uses both solar energy and both water to actually generate energy using the turbine and some other stuff like that.
interesting news, we have come to the end of this week's episode. For details, reach us via WhatsApp on 0805 500 1878. See you again next week. I am Hannah Hedger. Bye.